Hi, this is Dan from Gear Diary. A few weeks ago we looked at two iPad stands, one a floor stand, one a desk stand from IPEVO, I-P-E-V-O. Today we're going to look at the IPEVO Typi folio case and wireless keyboard for the new iPad and the iPad 2. It is described in this way. A carrying case with a built-in stand and QWERTY Bluetooth keyboard, all in a single accessory for the new iPad, iPad 3, also works with the iPad 2. High-quality craftsmanship includes handcrafted leather and felt. Keyboard attaches to the inside cover with magnets and can be used like a laptop or detached for remote operation. Built-in stand makes work, learning, and play easier and more convenient. A row of custom hotkeys for common iPad functions increases your speed and productivity. It has an MSRP of $79, and we've got one right here. And I wanted to take a look at it because I've been encouraging my colleagues to start using iPads more and more, and the request I've gotten from them is, can you get us good cases with decent keyboards so that we can use the iPads even more and our desktops or laptops even less. So this is the IPEVO Typi. It's got a really nice felt material. It's soft, and the strap is made of leather. As you can see, it's a little bit on the thick side, so if you're looking for something that is as thin as possible, this ain't for you. If you don't mind a little thickness, this may very well be for you. Let's take a look at it a little closer. The strap here is actually really nice in that it closes magnetically. So that means when you just take the strap and just toss it over, it'll close and keep the case closed and the iPad protected. When you pull the strap back, what you'll see is that there are 3 buttons. Now the buttons aren't necessary for holding the strap in place when it's closed, but they do help create the different stand positions and give you the confidence that the iPad's going to stay in the position you place it. When we open it up, what you'll see is something that's become quite familiar, which is an iPad area over here and the keyboard here. The iPad is held inside with one of my favorite ways to hold it in place, which is a tab here of material that you simply pull it out, and then you slide out this packing material, and you take the iPad and put it in place, which we'll do right now. So the iPad simply slides up and into place. And by the way, I'm doing this with a back shell on the iPad because I was too lazy to take it out, and it fits just fine. You then take this tab of material and slide it underneath, and the iPad isn't going anywhere. I love this frame approach, especially when the frame is narrow and quite thin, because it doesn't get in the way at all. It doesn't become disruptive. Now, as I've been doing this, you might notice the keyboard is hanging on. The keyboard is attached magnetically, and it comes off easily, but it doesn't come off until you want it to come off. So what can you do with this? First off, you can pull the keyboard off completely. You can take the iPad without the keyboard. It'll protect the iPad, and the case is much lighter and even much thinner. So if you need to travel light, this is one way to do it. If you take the keyboard and put it back in place, what you can do is take this, and this will give you different positions. So here's one position where it will sit like a laptop. Another position gives you a bit more of an angle, and yet a third position gives you the shallowest of angles. So you've got 3 different angles, and what's great about this is that the iPad isn't going anywhere. Once you snap it into place, it's going to hold at that angle. You can keep the keyboard right up close, or you can pull off the keyboard and pull it and use it further away if that's what you want to do. And because it's magnetic, it just pulls off and goes back in place within seconds, which is really nice. When you're done, you simply close it, unsnap, put the strap back around, and you're good to go. Nice package, a little bit thick, a little bit bulky, a little bit heavy, but It's certainly lighter than most laptops, and it gives you the functionality of a keyboard and the iPad and a case that can be lighter if you need it to be. Let's take a second and look at the keyboard itself. The keyboard is rather unusual. I haven't seen an iPad keyboard that has this handrest, and it gives you a nice place for you to rest your hand while you're typing. The keys have a nice amount of play. They're nicely separated, and they actually are fairly quiet. I've typed on this keyboard quite a bit, and it's actually one of the better Bluetooth keyboards that come with a case that I've tried. I'm still not completely sold on any of these, preferring to bring along an Apple Bluetooth wireless keyboard and use it because it's full size and because I love the feel of the Apple keyboard. But this is actually a really nice option, and this nice padded handrest area makes for very comfortable typing. It does, as it said in the description, have function keys at the top, so you've got volume controls, audio, back, forward, pause, play. You've got the ability to pull the on-screen keyboard up or push it back down. You can go right to pictures, copy, paste, search, and home. So you've got all the functionality that you might want in a Bluetooth keyboard that works with the iPad right here. This is really light. I could see taking this along without the case entirely if you wanted as well, because it really is a nice keyboard. And again, when you want to be on the road, just take it, snap it into place, it grabs on magnetically, close it up, close this, and you're good to go. If you're looking for the thinnest, lightest keyboard case combination around, this is not your case. If you don't mind a little bit of bulk, a little bit of weight, and you like the feel of felt in this way, this is a really good option. It's $79, which is not a bad price for a keyboard case combination. Again, it comes from IPEVO. We'll have the link with the full review on Gear Diary. This is Dan. Thanks for watching.